into a kind of a different titled video. This is a discussion topic about the subject that it's named. I will be playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 while we discuss about this, but with that being said, let's get right on into the video. So, if you're a Spider-Man fan, if you're a Disney fan, if you're a Sony fan, whichever fan that you are, you've obviously already heard the big news going on. Spider-Man is right now currently leaving the MCU, which and if you guys are kind of confused on why everybody says the term MCU, that is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which that belongs to Disney. Disney owns Marvel. And everyone would think, oh, Spider-Man's Marvel, why isn't he staying in the MCU? Yes, he is Marvel, but technically he's also Sony. His rights have been in Sony's possession for a long time. Sam Raimi's Spider-Man from 1 through 3, that was Sony making those movies. Then the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2 was also Sony. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was Sony. The Venom movie was Sony. So yeah, guys, that is and when Sony makes these Spider-Man movies, which they've been doing that for years, they've kind of put that as their own cinematic universe. That's their own Marvel universe. So that's the situation. In 2015, Spider-Man made his debut in Disney's cinematic universe by Sony and Disney coming together and making a deal with Sony, making Spider-Man be able to have that option. That's why he was in, like I said, Civil War when he made his debut. The Avengers, Infinity War, Endgame, Spider-Man: Homecoming, Far From Home. Those were Disney's portrayal of Spider-Man. But still, even though Disney did have a good amount of take on it, it still was being branded as Sony. It was still a Sony thing. Now, the situation going on right now that makes Spider-Man getting pulled out of the MCU is that Disney was trying to be more greedy. Like we all know Disney's greedy. We all know Disney's greedy because look at everything they have already bought. And look at already how much money they're making. This is all about money in this situation now. Disney has pretty much everybody in the Marvel universe. Disney has Disney Channel, obviously. Disney has Disney XD, obviously. Disney's now trying to get Fox. Disney's trying to get every single thing that is in the possession of not only heroes, but just cartoons in general. Like I said, Disney's getting, heck, even Disney's got Pixar, which probably was already their place, but still. That's still saying that Disney is becoming a monopoly that we all do not want from Disney. And the problem with this is now they decided to try modify their deal to where instead of Disney getting 5% of the shares, like all the money that they're going to be getting from the movies, they want a full 50%, and also more rights to develop future Spider-Man movies and most likely the games too. Now, now with this thing being said about the games, Marvel didn't necessarily have that much to do with this newest game. They had a couple of things planned because it was three of them. It was Marvel, Sony, and Insomniac that basically did this game. But again, like I said, Marvel didn't really do that much on this take of Spider-Man. Marvel really only had the biggest take when it came to the full-on movies that have been made for the Avengers. Otherwise, nothing really new. Now, here's the situation. What made this whole deal break down? It was a decently made deal. Well, like I already said, they wanted 50 shares instead of 5%. 5% to 50%. That's already a ginormous jump share. That's not a tiny share that, yeah, maybe Sony could have done a little bit. Maybe Sony could have agreed to maybe doing it a little bit less. But Disney wanted to be the stingy people we all know they are, and decided to try making it to where they get more shares than what they're already getting. And really, dude, it's serious. It's stupid because, like I've already explained earlier, Disney's already getting a crap ton of money from already every other thing they have. Like, there's so much that they already have that they're pulling every single thing that they have. And Disney really thinks they don't have enough to where now they're trying to get more money out of Sony. Sony is a big company, yes, but it's definitely not as big, and definitely is not making as much money as what Disney's already making. Disney's making a crap ton of money. They're making, like, they already have like they have like 5 or 10 places where they're getting money from. They're getting money, like I said, from their TV shows, up to their comics from the Marvel Universe, to the movies of Marvel, to their video games, and now with Sony Spider-Man. That is 5 different places that these Disney guys are getting money from. Not to also, yeah, actually, there's another. Not to also mention the Star Wars. Disney now owns Star Wars, and look at what they've done there. Where I'm doing the discussion topic about the problem going on that Spider-Man is leaving the Marvel Universe. I'm on 16 houses, so no. But anyways, like I said, it's retarded that Disney is still trying to get this many things going on for their Spider-Man. Really, if Disney's getting all this money from totally different places, why are they trying to make Sony do this deal of saying, instead of 5%, boosting it all the way up to a 45% increase of what they already have, of these shares? 45%. You know, you guys might say, "Oh, that's 50%," but yeah, that's half of what Spider-Man. That's half of what is already is, you know, being shared by Sony. And not only that, they are still wanting. They even put in the agreement that they were gonna still make like more movies in the future of Spider-Man. We Sony honestly only agreed for this so they can have a Spider-Man in the Marvel universe because of Infinity War. And also probably to also see if they can get if they can get, you know, get well known more than, you know, more than what they already are. Which Sony, again, like I already mentioned, Sony is already a well-known company because, and thanks, Just, I really appreciate that. Which, like I said, Sony's already a well-known company because, well, obviously because of them having the whole PlayStation. Anyways, the whole PlayStation is Sony. We all already know that. But then we also got, we also have Spider-Man being well known for Sony. That gives them also another saying, hey, we're Sony. Spider-Man is part of Sony, so you like Spider-Man, yeah, you'll be seeing our development on these movies. So you can like Spider-Man. We'll try our hardest to make a good take on Spider-Man. So that's two things Sony's already well known for. We got the Resident Evil franchise, which everybody, like a lot of people have these Resident Evil games, but Resident Evil was first made for the PlayStation. PlayStation 1, the very first Resident Evil, then on came up to right now just I don't make any money because I don't really care about the money. Like, I'm not doing YouTube for money. I'm doing it because I love it and I love wanting to share my experience with different people. It's not about the money for me. But anyways, like I'm saying, like Resident Evil has put Sony's name out there for ever since the first Resident Evil game came out. Then you also got other games like God of War, Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, yeah, the list just goes on and on. But but the same goes for how much how much fame Disney has for so many of their games or their TV shows, the companies they buy. It's all just this whole strand that, yes, you know, like I already explained, Sony has a good amount of people to know, good amount of things to keep them recognized and out there. But with Disney just having this whole strand of other things that Sony doesn't really put that much effort into doing, because, you know, they don't see the reasoning, and also they've done it before, and you know, they've said that it's never worked out for them. Then it's just like, well, then it's really just a saying that it's like, yeah, we understand, Sony, that, you know, you may not be, you know, you may be good at making movies, but the TV shows or just comic books may not be your thing. But Disney has it to where they're making good TV shows, they're making good comics, they're making good movies. Disney's so well known that it's like, Why do they feel the need to make it to where now this becomes a money-hungry battle? It's, to me, when I looked at it, I've been reading and I've been listening to the videos of people explaining what's going on. That Disney is basic, and my take on it is that it's just Disney becoming a power money hungry company that I was always fearing that this whole deal that Sony was making to Disney to allow these movies to be made. I feared this was gonna happen. I feared it since the first day it was made. Yeah, Disney. Yeah, Spider-Man being in the DC in the Marvel universe of, being in the Avengers was always something that I would have loved to see. But ever since Disney started capturing these iconic heroes and putting them into the Marvel universe, into basically the Avengers, it was terrifying me. It really honestly was terrifying me because of the fact that I know Disney has a tendency of childing down the movies. And yes, they did dash my expectations, which of what they were gonna do with the Marvel movies. They didn't make the Marvel movies as childish as what I thought it was going to be. There was death, there was blood, there was, everything you think you would see in a hero movie where, you're going to be fighting a bloody fight. I'm glad that Disney didn't do that, chow down the movies, except they kind of did with Ultron, with him always saying you can't put strings on me. That's kind of, I mean, if anybody knows exactly what that's from, that's basically kind of a, I think if I remember correctly, my uncle was talking about it, and he didn't like it because it was kind of referencing a deal of Pinocchio, if I remember correctly. Don't quote me on it because I don't remember, but I believe my uncle said it was kind of a Pinocchio deal, the way they made him constantly keep saying that. So, that's the situation. Again, like I said, I didn't think they would make this, the movies childish instead of having somebody constantly think he needs to say you can't put strings on me and thinking that's cool or anything. So that's the problem. That again, it's basically Disney becoming a monopoly that we always knew they were starting to become. Disney is trying to gain so much that really it is kind of pathetic that they need to make more and more money when they're already making a crap ton of money, even especially from the movies. So my personal opinion about this whole discussion, I personally believe that Sony is right on this deal to back out. Because I mean, yeah, they could make it to where maybe come back and try to at least maybe pull out another deal, but basically Disney's saying to Marvel that they need more shares in this whole situation, and that they really think they need more money. No, I personally really disagree with that whole situation. I agree with Sony and how people are looking at Sony and blaming them for this whole situation. I can understand where people are thinking it's Sony's fault because Disney's wanting this this whole situation to keep going because people love Spider-Man in this whole Marvel Universe deal. I understand where people are coming from, but still, I really, really, really am going to say I purposely think that Sony is in the right about this. Disney is the one that's in the wrong. They are trying to be money hungry when they have no right to be. And again, that's an opinion, but also I feel like it's a fact too. Because again, look at everything Disney has. And look at everything Sony has. Easily. As much as I love Sony, it's obvious to be said that that Sony nearly does not have as much as what Disney does. It's painful to say to me, but it's an obvious fact. Disney has a shit ton more than what Sony ever could. Maybe not now with how they made the Venom movie so good that broke their expectations of getting so much money from it, that now they're going to be making another Venom movie and portraying Woody Harrelson as Carnage, which I think is going to be a great turnout because I love Woody Harrelson. How can you not love Woody Harrelson in the first and in the movie Zombieland, where he's making all those jokes and going crazy because of a Twinkie? You can't fight that. But yep. But with how everything is looking like it's going to turn out, people really don't need to be so upset with Sony. They backed out a deal because they see that they honestly, I can honestly say they're seeing how much they're going to be making Disney a big old monopoly company if they would have let this deal go through. Not only that, Sony has some movies planned for Spider-Man as well. They can't just say, oh yeah, let's drop all our projects that we're planning on doing for Spider-Man. Heck, maybe we're even going to get a intertwined version of their take on Spider-Man with this Venom. We gotta think about that. This new Venom, again, everybody broke so many expectations on how much money it was gonna make because of this take on how good the Venom was. Again, like I said, it's so good in the box office that they said that they're making a second Venom. Again, like I said, with the Woody Harrelson. How are they not going to say, hey guys, we're gonna need our Spider-Man, we're gonna need the Spider-Man rights back, obviously because it's ours, and secondly, to do this whole situation. We can't, it wouldn't be smart for any company to have a Spider-Man movie come out that's from two totally different companies. That's not right. People would totally, people who don't know that that the Disney Cinematic Universe and Sony's are two different things. For people who don't know that, they're gonna be like, oh, so how did Spider-Man do it this time when this situation happened? There's, again, like I said, there would be two different takes on Spider-Man, which would get people completely confused. That's why you don't see. That's why in movies you don't ever see one take of the movie's Predator and then you see Aliens versus Predator being coming out the same exact time, date, and everything in theaters. Everyone knows that's not a smart choice. That's ridiculous. That's retarded. Like, nobody would even care to want to see even either one of them, because this situation happened and we love this one, but then this situation happened and we love this one and no one knows what to watch. So then then everybody just chooses. It's too confusing. Don't watch either one. It's that simple to where it's like, well, if we're gonna do one take and you guys want to do a different take, well then we'll think about it in the future of giving you guys giving you guys some percentage back, and we do it that way. But again, like I said, the whole situation of what's going on is that again, Disney decided to show that they are being a monopoly company and saying, "Oh yeah, I'm wanting more rights to something that, one, I don't own, and two, that that I really don't need, because I got so many other different incomes that I feel that we're feeling like we need more, because hey, there's nothing wrong with having so much money, and that's bull." So that's fine. So, again, like I said, with this whole situation going on, it's sweet. That's the problem with this whole situation is, again, like I said, it's just the fact that Disney is becoming a monopoly company, that they feel like they need every inch of income. They feel like they need every inch of income because they feel like they're broke, or they just want to control everything. And like I said, that's what I don't like about them, because of that situation. But I mean, it's my opinion. So if you guys really don't agree with it, tell me how you guys feel about it. I mean, I know a lot of people are heartbroken about the Sony and Marvel's deal of this is breaking up, because everybody loves Spider-Man that's in the Marvel universe. And let's also crush the theories of what people have been saying about complaining. Just because they're taking him out of the universe does not mean that they're going to be fully erasing everything Spider-Man has done. So really, people, you can stop saying that Sony is Thanos, because you can't, because yeah, you can take one thing out of you can take Spider-Man out of the Marvel universe, but that doesn't mean you're going to erase these movies that have already happened. First of all, that'd be retarded. That's because, one, to me, that's childish. That's something you don't need to do. If this company, no matter how much you disagree with them, if this company made this happen in this hero's what's that word? History, don't erase it just because you have animosity towards Marvel. I mean, that's not being the bigger man. That's just, I don't know. I'm not gonna say that's right, and I highly and I highly doubt that's going to happen. So with people thinking that's going to happen, they really need to grow up and make up a better excuse why they don't like this deal going to poop like it is. So otherwise, like I said, people need to really think about what they say before they say it, especially tweeting on this, because people can look back on that and say you're an idiot. Yeah, like I said, I really highly doubt that this deal breaking up means that everybody who loves the relationship between Spider-Man and Tony Stark is just gonna all go away. I can already tell you that's not gonna happen. But I don't know. It just comes down to how much does Sony hate Disney. My pillow. Don't touch my hair. Don't touch it.
You ever get fucking hot?
No. So, yeah. Actually, I do, because I was joking about that whole deal, but okay.
No,
I was actually joking. Alright. So, yeah, guys, that's the situation, and I'll finish playing this round, and then, yeah, well, I'll end the stream.
So you're making a YouTube.
I already have.
Excellent. Now, return to your mission. The transport's waiting.
Alright. So yeah, that's basically my whole opinion about it. That's you know, I feel, like I said, I feel like Sony did the right thing of, you know, backing out of this. And again, you know, put it in the comment section of how you guys think about it. But like I said, I personally agree with Sony backing out of this situation because, you know, again, there's so many things that Sony could also be wanting to do, and it's, again, like I said, why try saying why try making it to where there's gonna be like two different movie versions of Spider-Man being out there when, you know, it's not really gonna help Sony get any money. That's not gonna help Disney get any money. This whole situation is about money and greed that Disney has been known for so many times, and this whole situation of money has ruined so many movies and games. Big example, Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th was having a good run, and then the co-director of the movies decided to screw Friday the 13th over and say, hey, I'm going to sue you, and if you don't give me the money I request and I'm going to demand, the game's done. And they didn't, so game's done. It's the same situation. So yeah. This is why, see, people, this is why there's always a saying, money is evil, and it's really true. It's not a can be, it is. There's nothing about money that is even remotely good. No, I don't. I really don't. That's a stupid way of saying people that are rich and say money is happiness doesn't know what real happiness is.
Hostiles are taking control of a command post. Thermal grenade.
Right. And yeah, sorry guys, I know this probably would have made more sense if I had my Spider-Man game. You know, doing a live stream of me playing that while I was discussing it. But I've let a friend borrow the game right now, so that's why.
The clones have begun to capture a command post.
What's that?
We've lost control of a command post.
Oh shit. Sweet, thank you. I really appreciate that, man.
Did you see Resident Evil last night?
Yep. Why?
Because you were like, I'm too scared.
Enemy forces are taking a command post.
Yeah, because we're playing it on the hardest. Me and my friend are playing it on the hardest difficulty, and one shot, basically one shot. Yes, this is a PlayStation 4 game.
Hi.
Huh? Yeah, I'd say about 30 to 40 bucks for this game, I believe. It used to be 60 like every other game coming out, so
We've taken a command post.
yep.
The Republic is taking a command post.
Thank you. You're mine, kid. Haha. Oh, there's Anakin.
Enemy forces are securing a command post. A command post is no longer under our control.
He basically becomes a spider. Oh, where you going? Don't leave. Come on. Alright, I'm getting ready. Oh, shit. Gotta back out, gotta back out, gotta back out. Get out of here, Obi-Wan. I believe I have everybody. Oh, you're talking about Boba Fett? Yeah, I don't like Boba Fett though. Yeah, Darth Maul.
Continue your attack.
No, damn. I tried. Oh, okay. You know what? I gotta level up this guy anyway, so here we go. Allah. I'm Darth Maul. They're all pretty fast. I'm not sure which one's faster though.
Our forces have taken a command post. The Republic is taking control of a command post.
Ooh, I'm gonna screw all you guys over. Ooh, I almost fell. I fell. Dang it. I'm not sure which button that is, actually. Yeah, I do. Darth Vader is actually most likely my highest level hero. I just he's just not available in the mode I'm playing, which is called Capital Supremacy. It takes place in the Clone Wars era. So yeah, that's why you've been seeing me play as like Darth Maul, General Grievous, and never Darth Vader, which if I was playing Darth Vader, trust me, I'd be destroying a lot worse.
The clones are boarding the transport.
Which, also, yeah.
The Republic is leaving the battlefield.
Yeah. Oh, also, I forgot to mention this to everyone who plays Star Wars Battlefront 2. Right now, it is triple XP. So this would be a great time for you guys to level up any of your heroes that you have not played, or really anything else. So just letting you guys know.
There is a concern that the Republic may have
Alright, come on. Come on. Come on, let me get my Darth Maul back. Let me get my Darth Maul. Haha, got him.
Prevent the clones from destroying the target.
There's the Joy Deca. I'll accept it at the end of this because since this is an online game, you know, I can't really pause it and keep myself from dying. And that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. No, 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 no. Nah. Alright, you stop it then.
Target was successfully defended from the Republic.
Yeah, bye-bye, Yoda. Bye-bye, Yoda. No, no. Gotcha! No, that's just a Wookiee warrior. Since Wookiees were actually counted in the Clone Wars era, that's basically. Hmm? Maybe if I think about it. I probably won't. I just don't have a good memory, dude. What's up, kid? I am doing so good right now. You guys ain't breaking through this. Nuh-uh. Oh, here comes Yoda. Come here, kid. Come here, Yoda. Come here. Come here, doggy. I actually stopped playing Fortnite. Oh, come here, Yoda. Ooh, shit. No, come here, Yoda. Come here. No. You ain't running anywhere.
No panic.
Yoda, quit running like a chicken, dude. Jesus. Dude, I'm actually upset. Yoda keeps running so I can't kill him. Alright, I got an idea. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm still alive. Yeah, dude, stop running. Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Oh, these. Why are you running? I'm pretty. Oh, you little sneaker. Guess what? Yeah, that's disconnected. That's disconnected. Don't ever think about doing that again. Here, let me show. Oh, whoops, he's already dead. Never mind. I was gonna say, let me show you what happens when you activate my stuff, and I'll show you instead. Come here. How am I not hitting you? I was not hitting him for like the longest time. I was on top of him too. I know.
Death hungers, but it can be denied.
Oh, Anakin, come here, Anakin. Okay, I just screwed over Anakin. I am actually a really big Star Wars fan. I liked Star Wars ever since I was little, but I got mad at him I got mad because Disney bought Star Wars and something happened that I knew was gonna happen, and I am completely upset with it. Disney basically ruined Star Wars for me. Oh, yep, Yoda is again. Hey, Yoda, you're gonna try not to run from me this time?
Do not grow overconfident.
No, no. I walk a lonely road, so um, 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 uh, uh, um, oh, I walk a lonely road. I'm just killing everybody I see. And it's just my job, so I love it successfully defend it. And, oh yeah, let me continue being Darth Maul. Oh yes, you guys failed again. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you can't kill me. 122 kills as... Woo! I'm doing good. I'm actually out of school. I've already graduated, and I work as a CNA at a nursing home. It's called Bethany Home, and I take care of the elderlies. Yeah. Yeah. It's a really good job. I love it. That's exactly right, dude. That is. How old are you? You're 9 years old, and you're already smarter than a lot of people I know. Oh shit! Nope, 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 nope. I'm probably gonna die. Nope, 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 nope. Not dying. No, not dying. Nope. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Ha! Just kidding. I'm back here. I am 21. I appreciate being called younger, though. Oh, Jesus! No, I gotta get out of here. No, no, no. I'm not dying. I'm not dying. Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo! 39 health. 39 health. Woo-hoo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Oh, jeez. I thought I was screwed. Oh, man. Hey, how about you go fly? No! Dang! I was so good, and somebody stole him. Dang! I don't even know how that guy killed me. That guy pushed me off the edge and I don't know. Oh, I think Obi-Wan pushed me and then he just got the finishing shot on me. Nah, trash. Don't blame Sony for it, man. Like, seriously. Again, like I already said on this discussion, blame fucking Disney. Disney had a perfectly good contract with Sony, and they got money hungry, so then they just screwed it up. That's not Sony's fault at all. That's completely Disney's. Disney's making well, this whole discussion was made about the situation with Spider-Man in the cinematic universe. Well, yeah, Tony, but also look at it this way. Compared to what Disney is making already from so many of their shows, they got television series that Disney's made by their name. They got so many other different companies. They got, I believe even Disney's even getting a factor of Fox. I think even, if I remember correctly, I think that deal's going on, that Disney is buying out Fox. So there's already another big amount of money coming from Disney. I mean, coming for Disney. Yeah, coming for Disney. And what's so bad about having Sony get a good amount of money if, you know, they don't have to, if Sony doesn't get as much money as what Disney does with all these other different companies? It's really not, it's really just the fact of the matter that Sony obviously is wanting more money, yeah, but also it's because, well, one, like they have already announced, they're already wanting to make more movies with Spider-Man, and especially especially wanting to maybe even put Spider-Man in a intertwined movie, crossover, to doing the Venom movie to make it better than what Spider-Man 3 made it, which everybody hates Spider-Man 3, and that's a different subject. I personally like Spider-Man 3, but anyway, like I said, that's a different subject. But still, it's the fact of the matter that Disney has so many things. Disney owns Marvel, one of the biggest, and like probably not one of the biggest, the biggest successful names to be making movies. It's not one of the most, it's the most. And now you got Sony trying to do the same thing as what Marvel's doing, and is doing a pretty good job, and is doing a good job because of Into the Spider-Verse made millions. And then you also have Venom, who made probably maybe not as much as Into the Spider-Verse did, but got so popular that it's now bringing Sony to know, it's bringing the name of knowing exactly what to do as Spider-Man is bringing into Sony's title. Sony knew what to do to Spider-Man in the first and second one. Everybody thinks they did garbage in Spider-Man 3. Then you got the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, which I personally agree I did not like. But now that Sony made Into the Spider-Verse, it shows that they know what they're doing with the character. And now they're having Venom, that they know what to do with that character, gonna be able to do a big crossover, but they're gonna have to keep that project from happening just because Disney wants to keep doing Spider-Man movies, which I've already said. That's not gonna help either company, because if they're gonna make two different Spider-Man movies from two different companies, no one's gonna watch a single one, because everyone's gonna be so freaking confused on, oh, how did Spider-Man get a crossover with Venom if it's doing this with the Avengers? Or it's that simple. And and again, with Disney wanting to do 50%, that's basically, again, like I said, they're the ones who are being money hungry. It's not Sony. Sony is the one who's trying to keep them from doing that, because again, like I've already explained earlier, they've got so much more income coming from totally different places, not just from saying, oh yeah, hey, here's all your TV shows and accounted for. Now you also have all your Disney TV shows, the Marvel Comics. You got Marvel Comics money. You got Marvel cinematic money coming. You're also gonna get Fox, so there's more income. It's basically becoming they're basically becoming a money-hungry company, and Sony's not like that. Sony is actually trying to at least, keep up to where they're able to do all these projects. And that's the whole problem that everybody's not looking at, is realistically, through anyone's eyes, they had a perfect situation going on. They had a perfect deal. And then, and they already had plans and Disney had plans too, to do a couple good movies with Spider-Man. But who decided to be the money hungry and decided to try changing up their contract instead of just keeping it the way it is? That's obviously Disney's fault. That no one needs to blame Sony for this. They were happy with the contract the way it was, and Disney wanted more and more and more, so that's why this whole situation failed. It's not, in that situation, it's not Sony's fault. this is all Disney because, again, like I said, if they weren't being money hungry, as what they've already have been, then this whole situation would have stayed perfectly fine. No one would have. Disney could have kept as much of the rights of Spider-Man as they have, and it would have been, and no one would be seeing this Tom Holland Spider-Man leave the Marvel Universe. That is my whole opinion on this. In the end, everybody can be sad as much as they want over this, but you know, you can't be blaming Sony for walking out because some money-hungry company decided to try making more money on something they don't own. That's really just not anything you can blame on, except, again, Disney's the fault on this. I am getting double teamed, I am getting triple teamed, I am getting force pushed, and I almost killed Annie. Damn. Pissed it so. Yeah, hold on. I used to. And I just killed Yoda by myself. That's just awesome. Now see, here's the fact that, now, I agree with that situation that if they did work with Sony a little bit more, I mean Disney a little bit more, Sony could have gained experience. That is true. They could have gained a little bit more experience in how to do comics, to do movies. But it's also still that other situation where, if Sony was working with Disney a lot more, then it could also become a, yeah. But even the situation is that even with Sony working with Disney to gain more experience, then you also get the fact of the matter that Disney could again be that money hungry situation to where instead of doing stuff that that people would love to see and have come out, especially with the video game and especially with how Sony does their video games, it becomes more and more on the fact of the matter that that Disney would try doing more and more of their projects instead of what Sony is, and again that could push Sony into a direction of them maybe making Sony try becoming a money-hungry business. And exactly, yeah, I understand. And again, it's just like I'm trying to say, if Sony did work with Disney a lot more, and Disney try and putting their nose into more of these situations, it could even become the factor that Sony could be getting turned into a seemingly like a money-hungry company that Disney is, and boom, there goes everything that Sony could be looking forward to gaining on so many titles that they have. It could be more on the lines of them not putting out decent titles like what they've always done, or like over-the-top amazing titles, and then boom, they won't be recognized for that anymore if Disney makes them that money-hungry company, which I'm not saying Disney would turn around and do that to Sony, but there's always a possibility that Disney would try doing that to maybe even push their stuff onto other people. It's the whole video game deal now is going on is basically everybody's making games that aren't even remotely thinking of being good, and then when there's multiple problems wrong with the game, what do? And I just killed myself. What do? They don't fix the problems. they'll just leave it out there and not be able to do anything because again, they don't care. They won't care enough about the game they're putting out to say, oh yeah, hey, this problem needs to be fixed. So, and if this game is out there and we've made as much money as we thought possible, then shit, we ain't gonna do anything else to it. It's that situation now where if there's a problem with the game and everybody's pointing out on it, but these companies don't think they can make any more money on the game, they don't fix it. They'll leave the game just to basically wither out and die, so then nobody has to worry about what the problem of the situation is anymore. They can just say, well, I got the money I needed, and that's it. Which, it's stupid, and you've seen many people do that. We've seen many people just put out a game, and people say there's many problems with it, and they just don't fix it anymore. Like, Fortnite is one of those games. How many times have people pointed out that there is something wrong with this game? Fortnite, again, like I said, Fortnite has a good amount of problems. The situation with shotguns being too broken. And trust me, I've seen it happen. I've shot somebody in the head with a pump for 100 damage, and then somebody shoots me the same kind, direct shot, just like I did, but I get one-shotted. With the blue pump to the head, 100 damage, but then somebody shoots me the same amount of health that I have, and shoots me, and there's over 200 damage, and I'm dead. Let's not also go about how many times you have lag spikes in the game to where, you know, you're driving your bike or whatever they have in the game anymore. I've quit playing it, but you drive, and then all of a sudden, it brings you all the way right back, and then you die because somebody supposedly killed you when you didn't even expect somebody was there. And again, many people I know have pointed out that fact, and even probably famous YouTubers have even pointed that fact out. Yeah, I mean, I mostly hope Disney understands where Sony's coming from. Sony knows that Disney is becoming a money-hungry company. And I hope this whole situation is saying, hey, Disney, wake up. We're not wanting to become a money-hungry company. We're wanting to work for our fans. And everybody's looking at it as saying, again, like I said, everybody's looking at Sony thinking they're the bad guys, which it's not. They're the ones who are trying to keep themselves from becoming a money-hungry company that Disney honestly looks like they're trying to make. And really, you know, you can't really help that. So, like I said, it's just it's the fact of the matter that Disney has a lot to work for in the business of saying, hey, look, we need to be careful because obviously Sony and everybody already knows we're such a money-hungry company. Well then, if that's the case, we need to really push to not be a money-hungry company anymore. And if they make a deal, then unless we can all agree that maybe we can try making a little bit more and not that much as a big jump like what they tried to say, then yeah, they'll make the deal back. But like I said, until they can do that, it's hard for. Oh damn! It's 100. It's one. Yeah, it's just like I said. It's just until Disney can learn, hey, let's not be this money hungry. You know, the situation could open up to where everyone's like, okay, yeah, well, we'll give you a little bit more money and we'll give you a little bit more rights, but till then, you can't look at, no one can look at making a deal with Disney because they know Disney would either try sneaking their heads into getting more money and more of the rights to everything that this company has owned, and then it becomes a situation where it's not a battle of money anymore. It's a battle of keeping rights to very, very good titles that, you know, Sony could have easily have said, oh yeah, that Sony's like, yeah, we made this game or movie all ourselves, and Disney just wanted their name in, but now they're taking so much more than that. And sorry guys that this live stream is going on a little too long, and I like it. I'm trying, I don't want to leave this, I don't want to close the broadcast until the game's over, but I might have to. If they don't get this objective one more time, I'm just gonna have to say bye. Ooh, jeez. That's temporal imploder. Oh, jeez. Exactly. That's really what I've been seeing and trying to say throughout every time I watch a video and everybody's mad at Sony. It's like, bro, nah, I saw you move. Yeah, I'm going in. Screw you guys. Come on, I need my Darth Maul. Oh well, I'll just be General Grievous then. Slow down. And I just killed everybody. Well, not everybody, but... Oh, no! Aw, me and him killed each other. Oh, Jesus. Come on, Republic. I'm actually wishing you'd kill us already. Oh my god. Yeah, now see, here's the thing I wanna, here's the thing, thank God. here's the thing I want to explain to everybody, and I personally think this is the case. Even if it was the case of somebody saying, "Hey, you know, if Sony breaks up this whole team, yeah, top of the leaderboard. I don't think. Dang, I leveled up 6,000. Yeah. Well, it's triple XP, so I'm not surprised, but damn. Okay, my Darth Maul just needs 4 more times to level up. But yeah, now here's the thing about it, Trash, and this is gonna be my last point I make before I leave. I gotta work tonight, so I'll be on later on tonight around 10:30, 11 Eastern time, I believe. No, it's Western. Yeah, it's Western. Because it's 1:41 right now. So the situation that I personally see going is that I don't think if Sony, it's already looking like this whole deal's already broken up. It already looks like Sony has full, complete control over Spider-Man again, which I believe that's a great idea. I don't want Spider-Man to be ruined by Disney. But that being past that, I personally look at it this way. I highly doubt that we're going to see this whole deal that they've already made for Infinity War. I don't see Sony saying that one doesn't exist anymore. Taking him out means that he's going to base, like, his history, his whole thing in the Marvel Universe is still there. The history and everything that's already happened in that history of the Marvel Universe for Disney is always going to be there. That's what people are taking this and saying, oh my god, basically this means this whole Spider-Man deal doesn't exist anymore. Spider-Man never was in Infinity War. Spider-Man never was in Endgame. Never had a father relationship with Tony. I don't see that being the case. When I see Sony saying, okay, we're taking back our stuff. We're taking back Spider-Man because of this whole deal that you guys done. I purposely am looking at it of saying that, hey, the history of this Spider-Man is done. You've had Spider-Man Far From Home. You've had that one. And the whole history with Tony and everything is there. You guys will purposely say you guys made a Spider-Man like that. But that history no longer continues. It is basically there saying, this was here, he was here, it's now gone. So, it's not, and people are saying Sony's being Thanos by snapping his fingers and him disappearing. That's not the case. It's just the fact that they're saying that his history is there. That Spider-Man there will always be there. It is going to be there for as long as Marvel lives, for as long as Sony lives, for as long as we live, for as long as this whole world lives. It will always be a part of Disney's Marvel Universe. But with this whole deal going through, that just means that history stays there. There's no continuations. There's no to be continued deals. It's just there. Now what Sony's gonna do with their rights back with Spider-Man is going to be maybe a completely different take on this type of Spider-Man. They have to, because if they do even remotely try copying Disney's, they could easily sue, and then that enters a possibility that Disney could sneak rights to Spider-Man from Sony. It's now basically this deal, like I said, I never agreed with the deal of having Spider-Man into the Disney universe. This is why. Because I know, again, like I've said countless amount of times in this video, Disney is a money-hungry company. They are going to look at any possible remote situation that Sony is going to at least look at maybe copying one point of Spider-Man. And if they do, Disney is going to be right up on them to where it's going to be a sue situation, and then that's going to hurt both companies, because that's going to prove both my theory and everybody else's theory that Disney is just a money-hungry company, and then it's going to screw Sony over because they can't fight back a situation like that. Sony most likely could definitely put up one heck of a fight, but in the odds of everything, Disney kind of looks like they have the bone in the situation. Right now, this whole situation has caught up so many possibilities that now it's just going to be a bad situation for both of them to be in, because both of them are going to get screwed by one's decision. Right now, guys, the best way I can put this, it's basically now a Cold War between Sony and Disney. They both are staring at each other, waiting for one to blink. And when one person blinks, the other are either going to be safe, or one's going to be safe and one's going to be screwed, or both of them are going to be screwed, and a lot of money and fans are going to be destroyed by it. So that is my discussion on this topic. Sorry I did steer away from the topic, and sorry again that this was a long video. And one more time, I'm also sorry about not having playing a Spider-Man game while this discussion's happening. But like I said, I have somebody borrowing it, so I really couldn't do that. But with that being said, guys, me and Meet Your Fate, aka Lewis, will be doing another video, Resident Evil 5, so tune in. We're doing professional mode, and we're getting pretty far, so yeah, come by and enjoy some more funny moments and us being scared out of our pants. Either way, I will talk to you guys tonight. Peace. Love you guys, and be good.